Hello, welcome back to Breakfast Central from that very short break, and it's time for us to bring back, no, not bring back, yes, technically bringing back Mr. Habib Arna, who's a veteran journalist and one who we are always very glad to have help us review the newspaper headlines. So one welcome to you, sir, and thank you so much for gracing us with your presence this Monday morning. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us at this time. So we value your contribution, and the nation appreciates you.
Thank you very much. We'll give you your award.
I mean, your name wasn't on the National Honors List, but we honor you. So I hope you would appreciate our honor. Let's get straight to it. Let's start with the Punch newspapers. The headline says, ASU rejects FG's proposal. Begin 2-week strike today. This strike is a warning strike, and the unions, the writer says, union stops government's peace talks over unpaid arrears, others insist on industrial action. Federal government is also firing back, saying no work, no pay, and NANS commence moves to resolve lingering crisis. That's the National Association of Nigerian Students that were protesting for
Dangote last week.
Dangote against Pengasan. Now they have come back to their own constituency like very dark man.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Okay. And Edun recovering, no plans for replacement, says the presidency, the coordinating minister of finance, Mr. Wale, over the weekend. The report said he was very ill, and the presidency has come out to issue a statement. It says he's recovering and there's no plan for his replacement, and that the CBN governor, Mr. Yemi Cardoso, will represent him in high-level talks and meetings. Naira hits 10 good news. Naira hits 10-month high on strong FX inflows. I believe the remittances are coming in from different parts of the world. We are preparing for a dirty December. But I will celebrate when there's 100 Naira to a dollar.
Okay. I like how you are still in fancy la la land. But take a story that I think that last conversation we had, Tinubu under fire over presidential pardon for drug offenders. Let's get Mr. Aruno's thoughts. First of all, do you know anyone on the presidential pardon list?
My preference.
No, do you know anybody on the list?
No. It doesn't associate with such. What kind of person?
I look like every Nigerians.
Okay.
And first of all, the president has the power, constitutional powers, to pardon anybody, whether you like it or not.
That's not, I don't think that's in doubt.
No. Yes, those are facts, But at the same time, those pardons should be in line with the mood of the country.
We should read the room.
There are people that have been forgotten. There are people that are the president's friends. There are people that are political associates. We say, Mr. President, please, I have a person, please put him or her on your list. It's the normal thing, But when it's becoming increasingly questionable, increasingly criticized, when that becomes a national debate, then to me...
But sometimes they can't preempt this reaction until the statement is out.
When you pardon that lady that killed her husband, people are bound to raise questions. They're about to raise questions. And I think the president should have been more circumspect for putting the name of that woman on the list.
But there's a committee.
Let us serve for some time.
That's Maryam Sanda,
That was the committee too, when Nanju was appointed the minister, Mr. Benga. Yes, that's the committee. So the mistakes happen. But when it's generating this kind of controversy, in my view,
are we being fair to Mr. President?
There is need for a revisit.
He's inundated with so many files and so many things on the
reason given was
you want him to scrutinize every single name.
The reason given was that the lady, children are still young, they need their mother, and blah, blah, blah. There are some names that are commendable about Macaulay. Because we want is there other people that to me did not commit any crime. Vaxa.
Mama
Vaxa, no, the family has suffered enough. Let them get that this kind of so, but this lady, I'm not comfortable with it.
So these people that I have mentioned, which is a question that I had asked Mr. Ajayi, Kensariwa and the likes, who were not the offenders, there was a crime committed against them. They were killed unjustly. Does a presidential pardon suffice? Is it enough? Or should there be some form of an apology? Is that justice enough for the family?
No, it's enough. Apologize for who? But the is not the one that killed him.
No, apologizing on behalf of the federal government.
That is not that
because
to me, no, because it will be an overreach. You are overstretching it.
It's the government of Nigeria.
Award, to me, it's even more than an apology. A national award, a national pardon. It's on record.
Pardon is saying that if you come now and you say that you are pardoning me, it's establishing that I have done something wrong. Yes. I am guilty. So there is an implication of guilt, I'm assuming. So, no, I would imagine that that's an implication of guilt. So if we're saying that we're pardoning them, is that not in some way admitting to their guilt?
I would not think so. I think the government just trying to say, okay, let's take this thing behind us and let's move on. Let's compensate the family with this kind of pardon. You know, that's what they are doing. And Farouk Lawan, to me, that's political. How can you pardon Farouk Lawan? That's political. I don't want to dive into it. You know, but I think the president has the power, as I said, to do this, whether it is good or bad. And when it generates this kind of controversy and national debate, in my view, some of these things can be revisited. So that
but there's nothing they can do about it. Once the pardon has been issued, it has been issued. You know, legally they can't pardon the pardon.
I mean, Mr. Mazi Kenibe says you can maybe issue on pardon.
It's not possible legally. Once it's been gazetted, there's nothing that can be done about it. So it's just maybe to prevent for future occurrences where there's a pardon that needs to be granted in the future to ensure that.
And the story on the front page of Punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
which many papers carried on their front page. Yeah. Prominently, you know, some carried it that as to reject FG's proposal. Begin 2-week strike, warning strike. And others are saying that the rule of no work, no pay will be enforced. Yes. To go ahead with the action. You see, this thing has been on ground for long. ASU gave the government a warning that when we embark on strike, if our grievances are not met. You know, this thing has been going on for long. And we'll be happy that they've not been strike about 3 or 4 years now. But now that they gave the government enough time, you know, the government did not react on time, in my view. The government should have reached out to us that these are the issues we have on the table, these are the things that we can do for now. Because government cannot deal with us in isolation. Yeah. In fairness to government, we have ASUP, we have NASU, and there are many organizations within the system that we have to be dealt with holistically. So, but not original to them, the public believe that the government is not doing enough. And ASU also believe that, as we are saying that the government have enough resources to take care of their grievances.
We had a guest earlier who was of the opinion that we should scrap that 2009 agreement and that they should come and renegotiate fresh terms. Do you think that would be a possible solution?
That may not be a bad idea. It may not be a bad idea.
Because 2025, we are
need
trying
to satisfy some of their demands. University autonomy. They are to take home pay. They are some of the research grants and the rest. You know, these are the things they need to. And for the government, I'm not comfortable when the government said they will enforce the no work, no pay rules. I'm not comfortable with that.
I mean, but the government also has a right to. You can't abuse industrial action.
But in this game, ASU has the support of the public. People believe that ASU has a just cause. You know, and
some people also think ASU is just fighting for their pockets.
Minister of Education tried best. They told them that no, the government, the presidency should come and negotiate with you. Even appeal to them. Appeal to them that please, for now, shift this thing, let's negotiate. But I think it's a warning strike. I think within the next 2 weeks, there will be a convergence of it. Yes, they will resolve it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the topic very quickly. I do understand that we have more stories on the Punch, but I'd like us to go to.
Oh wow, there's a big one on the Punch. Fubara retains 8 commissioners.
Yes.
Prepares nominees.
Prepares fresh nominees list. Fubara retains 8 commissioners. Prepares fresh nominees list. Fubara.
He does what?
State.
He retains eight
He
commissioners.
retains 8 commissioners.
Remember, there was a report of him firing all the commissioners.
And the question, since his return from suspension, is this commissioners list now and the decisions he's make has made Nigerians so skeptical. They are asking, is this Fubara or Fubara? Who is making this decision? Is it emergency rule Fubara or post-emergency rule Fubara?
At times, at times when journalists,
exactly.
when journalists speak like this, they don't understand the dynamics of power. It's very easy to wear, to dress like this, look beautiful, and talk on TV. But the thing inside,
the inner workings,
because I've been there.
No, we understand, but some things we cannot say.
For 4 years, I was up there. I understand these intricacies and the challenge they are facing. If Ubala before the emergency rule is on Ubala after the emergency rule, it cannot be.
Just like Joe said, he was similar like he was his full self, but now he's just simply same.
That will give and take. As I said, he's the one now on the hot seat. You just have to abide with the terms of agreement, or anything can happen. They put fire there again, it will burn.
So we have an abridged version of
we have to satisfy many interests. Last weekend, Fubara and most of the stakeholders and we met and they agree. So to me, that's the point of departure. They're still working on it. We must make the state stable from the state. The man is still in charge. It's the governor of the state. Conditionally, it's the governor of the state, but he must do some things as of interest to move on.
Now, somebody that has been in this political, you've been in the corridors of power, you understand the workings of government. Next year, once we get into 2026, it will be full-blown political campaign season. And he's lost 6 months of his governorship. If you could advise him, would you advise him to sit for a second term, or he should just,
No, naturally, Fubara is a political animal. He'll be ambitious.
Man is a political animal.
He'll be ambitious, automatically. But at the same time, by next year, he'll be a lame duck. He'll be a lame duck. And if you know the peculiarities, nature and character of Nigerian politics.
So you think the people you offended has not forgiven him?
The gentleman that challenged the governor of Ekiti State was disqualified by the party. The party disqualified him. Just like that, the guy was disqualified. So the Nigerian institutions are not independent yet of the levels of power.
Do you think the people he offended have forgiven him completely?
And that's why he's playing along with them. If going to play along with them, they forgive him finally.
Okay.
Yes, but the governor of Enugu State will soon defect to APC. That of Enugu, that of Bayelsa, we are hearing want to defect. So I told you 2 + 4, 2 + 2 is 4.
Quick mark.
Let's look at Daily Trust. Daily Trust quickly, as time is running. Let's go to Daily Trust. Presidency confirms Edun's illness. Bakari upbeat as Cameroonians elect president. Flood kills 236 persons in 27 states. FCT. Strike, no work, no pay. Federal government wants us, so we've taken that already. This one is what I want us to look at. 3 more Katsina LGA signed peace pact with bandits.
Non-kinetic approach.
I don't like to hear this kind of news.
We've seen the videos. We've seen the videos all over. In short, there's a video that circulated over the weekend that showed some of the governors' men or those in power attending the wedding of one of the bandits.
Why are they untouchables?
There's a lot back and forth.
These are lawbreakers. And then you see the Nigerian police force huffing and puffing over tent permits, doing show of force. And meanwhile, you have 3 local government.
These are the things that you should ask those in charge of our defense, our security. Is it true that 3 local government in Katsina State have signed peace pact?
I mean, for the Daily Trust, a responsible organization to put it on their front page.
So journalists, you ask questions. Go to the defense headquarters today. Ask questions. Is it true? And if it's true, what is the way forward?
What are you doing?
Because if you are signing pact with terrorists, it means that
You've succumbed.
Yeah, we are vulnerable. It means that you must meet their demands.
But they've signed before. I hope you're
And
aware.
we've had it. It's not the first time we're hearing this news. We even heard before that some of these commodities are paying bandits money to go to farm, to go to market.
Yes.
In Nigeria.
Levies. If you don't pay those levies,
in Nigeria,
you get attacked.
In Nigeria, even though I also believe that these terrorists and bandits can only operate where they are allowed.
Very true. Where there's a total breakdown
Why
of law
are
and
there
order.
no bandits in Kano? Or they must teach? Why are they not too rampant in Sokoto? Why is Katsina? Why is Zamfara? Why is the amphitheater Borno? Ask yourself, why is Niger? So I think we should be very careful here. Something is going on that we don't know. So journalists to make more inquiries, ask questions from the defense headquarters. The NSA should respond to this from page story of Daily Trust. If we are saying Nigeria is safe, and the local government, not more of the local government in Borno State, as I was told, a constant pact with terrorists, for they can allow peace to reign. You know, so why is it so? Exactly. And the country is spending billions every year on security.
All right, still on the front page, that top of the paper, Bakary update as Cameroonians elect president.
And Nigeria News Centre is currently, we have correspondents in Cameroon. We have been giving you wall-to-wall coverage of the elections in Cameroon since 1980. That's 45 years. One man in people's lifetime.
Is it 45 or 43 years?
Do the math.
I think it's been in, I'll double check. But he's been in power for 40, over 40 years. I think it's 43 years.
Yes.
But his closest contender, Issa Bakary, is 79 years old. The current head of state is the oldest, possibly the oldest head of state in the world. Right? So again, how do we navigate, first of all, looking at our continent, Africa's hold on power by the older generation? And they would mention Donald Trump. Donald Trump is how old?
And Biden.
And Biden is how old?
They're late 70s.
Yes, they were late. Yeah. They were in their late 70s, like you've mentioned. They're not as young. But let's look at our continent. And what do we need to do so that these old people can free?
Is it a continental problem or a Cameroonian problem? Let's address Cameroon.
No, it's not a Cameroonian problem.
It's an African problem.
An African problem.
It's not
Have you seen the president of Botswana?
It's not tied to Cameroon.
Have you seen William Ruto of Kenya?
Look at Katala in Ivory Coast. Look at the man in Morocco.
Obiang of Cameroon is the of Equatorial Guinea. He's the world record holder.
Look at the man in Central African Republic.
Isaiah Afwerki, Eritrea.
Yes.
So
those,
I don't have a list here.
There is also Nguesso of Congo.
Nguema is 83 years too.
Yes.
So
and the son is the vice president.
It's a problem that is peculiar to Africa, you know, where there is tight, where there is weak institutions.
So what are the prospects? Looking at Cameroon, is he going to win? Or are you hopeful that the 79-year-old opposition leader would now take over the party?
When you now see those military boys
from 92 to 79,
they like to just take over the country. We say don't want military rule. So we have very weak institutions. These are the structures that the colonialists left behind, you know, to make countries like Cameroon to be subservient so that it takes forever.
Should constitutions
Nigeria has been because of our peculiarities, Nigeria and complexity. Nigeria cannot allow this kind of thing to happen. Even a very powerful president like Obasanjo that tried implicitly the third time that had total ambition did not succeed. So it's difficult here.
Now, should constitutional
in
amendments...
In Cameroon, I don't know what is wrong with that.
Should they include the age limit or term...
Age limit? If they put age limit
discriminatory?
They will amend it. Katala in Ivory Coast came in for 2 terms. Amended it.
Yoweri Museveni in Uganda has amended it.
Look at the man in Togo. Nasimbe, the young man in Togo. The father was there for something years.
Yes, it's almost half a century of Iyadema dynasty.
It's a family estate. So it's unfortunate, you know.
I'm hoping that, you know, Africans, that we can wake up. Because if you have had the same leader who's leading you for 30, 40, 50, 43 years, and the quality of government that you're getting hasn't very much improved, then wake up from your slumber.
Unfortunately.
How can we wake up collectively?
Unfortunately, they're not complaining. They're not complaining. And unfortunately, too, there is no transparent, credible elections. Who are in charge of the elections? They are still Pobia's men. So they've been in mess for a long time.
All right, The Guardian, quickly. Mba's exit ends PDP stake dominance in Southeast. I bet you've been following the story. Broke since Saturday.
Same thing.
That the governor will be exiting PDP to the APC. Tomorrow, it's all about the red carpets for him.
Is this surprising?
Is it a thing of joy?
That's democracy. They know who's the governor, Abi?
Yes, they look
That's democracy made in Nigeria. You know, and you see, I don't have a problem with anybody defending to a political platform. I have a problem when the party in power, the ruling party, and its leaders are rejoicing and are embracing it openly. That's not the best for democracy. You can defend it if you like, you know, but when you are trying to stiffen the political space, right? And that is why people are saying the opposition parties, that the ruling party are intimidating, harassing opposition leaders, you know, to join their party. That's not good for democracy. Because you can't be there forever. Another person will come there tomorrow and do the same thing. So we are not helping democracy by so doing. And I think even if all of them, all the governors join APC, if the APC refuse to provide good governance for Nigerians, they find it difficult to win the elections. So you know the issue of defection, the issue of the APC, the ruling party, providing good governance.
So the fact that a governor defects to the ruling party,
what will save them from being defeated.
It doesn't guarantee votes.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still on The Guardian, I want to take top left corner. Prioritize ending impunity for electoral offences, Serap tells new INEC chair. So, Josh Amipiton.
Did what?
They're saying that he should prioritize ending impunity for electoral offences. What do you think? We have 2 years until the next election, right? Barely 2 years. To the next general elections. I mean, we have a number around the corner. Well, what should be some of the key things he needs to tackle to show seriousness on the part of INEC?
See, I will first of all say that I was not too comfortable with the reactions of the opposition parties when they appointed the new chairman. I think the new chairman would have been more scrutinized. Check his background, check his credentials. Because this man will pretend our next election. And we have always argued here, consistently, for that matter, that if you don't have transparent, credible elections, we cannot have a sine qua non, which is good governance. You know, so I was thinking that they should have.
I mean, so far so good. The gentleman, Professor Amopiton, doesn't. There's no uproar over his credibility.
No. I think it's qualified.
Or his background.
It's qualified. They've checked it. It's qualified. But they should put him under pressure. It should give Nigeria something to be proud of. We want not only the election day, the process leading to the election must be transparent, must be credible. Because if elections are credible, I can bet you, people will know that they will have to come satisfy the people before they can win the elections. Okay. Not the court giving them the victory, but the people themselves. So that is what that is the challenges before the new elected chairman. You should be accountable and responsible.
3 more minutes. Let's look at this story. Security concerns. Tinubu NSA NIA boss joint meeting in Rome. The president decided to take the security meeting outside of the country because he's in Rome now. He's touched down Rome. I believe we have some of the footage or the video.
Thank you so much for clearing the air on that, because I was wondering why they took it to Rome. Yeah, but maybe they didn't want people to hear what they are saying.
No. You guys should not simplify.
Prior to that, he also had a meeting with some of the security personnel. I think that was last week as well. And then he's having this one. So
the security personnel meet the president every Monday. After the NSC must have given a report. The commander-in-chief will receive the report from the NSC, and in line with the security chiefs, they will discuss it. You know, but the president is going to Rome for a security meeting with other countries. You know, he's going to Rome, and these guys are following him to Rome. So we should not overblow it. They are meeting the president in Rome
At the sidelines of a bigger general
event. We're not saying that it's anything bad. But just highlighting that these are
the president can be with his team anywhere he is in the world to protect Nigerians.
Great. We have 3 minutes to go. And
they're not bad in it.
we have 3 minutes to go, and in the short time we have, I want us to do justice to these two stories that I think are very important. FG revokes Maraba Kefi Road contract over negligence and faulty design. Was there no competitive bidding? Isn't this an indictment on the FG in the first place, given the contract to such a shoddy company? And what does this say about the culture of bidding for contracts in Nigeria? And then the second one is, psychologists blame lifestyle others for emotional instability among youth. A lot of our youth are, they look at pictures of beds. You know, God has done it. I serve a big God and big houses, and they're under pressure. So those two stories.
The first one,
yes.
We don't know how many companies bid for the contract. Even if the company that eventually got the contract is qualified, even if the company is qualified, it has the well with that, but it can still mess up. So the government is not doing its duty, doing its job, making sure that they're not doing the thing well.
Should there be punitive measures for this company? This company?
Of course.
Just to mention,
yes,
it was awarded to China Harbour Engineering Company, but now the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, has said the work should henceforth be handled by local contractors with a proven track record.
So,
why did not give it to them earlier?
Kudos
Are
to
we not the ones that always say
Professor of Practice.
Anyway, you wanted to touch on the final story?
Yes, psychologists blame lifestyle others for emotional. A lot of our youths are emotionally
not only emotionally,
they take
operate a bar, you know, an hotel. Nigeria's future.
From the things you see,
it's becoming increasingly bleak. Those guys are taking drugs, both young girls and young boys. And that is why in my place is there written explicitly, both in my hotels and in my bar, don't take drugs. Oh, God, if you're not allowed to take drugs, don't come here. Don't come here.
Simple.
That's why it's called Papa's Corner. No, I don't joke with it. You can't take in my place. There's nothing like NDLA visit, FCC, or police. None. Nada. So then again, the parents will also do something.
Yeah.
I have a boy and a girl. Anytime my boys are around, 3 o'clock at night, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, I knock their door. Open. Daddy, no, open your door. No, I'm telling you because you see, in my house, obey my rules.
Yes.
So parents should enforce those things because the future of our youth, I'm not comfortable with it at all.
Also,
so it's a fine issue.
All of us have a role to play. The government also has a role to play.
Absolutely.
The idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Absolutely.
Create opportunities for employment.
Correct.
Let's integrate a lot more younger people into the system. But Mr. Abibarino, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to our virtual audience, those of you dropping comments on YouTube, streaming live. Thank you for joining us. To our guests who have joined us fiscally and virtually. The conversations continue tomorrow, and it's always a pleasure to bring you these. My name is Olive MOD.
And I'm Benga Aboro. I'd like to wish my dear brother Oluwole Aboro a happy birthday. I love you, bro.
We love you, bro. Happy birthday to you.
Tani Bre.
See you guys.